1Chronicles 18. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And Yah is short for YahWeh, Yahweh, Yod-He, Vav-He. There's no difference. It's like saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. What is the difference and does matter when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Aaron are the same name, because no, they're not, and no one in their right mind would ever believe that, and only a fool would believe that a hammer could force its creator to do anything. And there is no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, of Aramaic text, because the letter J is only about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. And a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua, and I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yehoshua, means Yahweh is salvation. 1Chronicles 18. And after this it came to be that David struck the Philistines and humbled them, and took Gath, Gath, and its towns from the hand of the Philistines, and he struck the Moabites, and the Moabites became David's servants and brought presents. Sorry, I heard a crinkling. I thought someone was out my window, so I looked up, and these two squirrels are like jumping between these. I'd say it's 2 trees, but at the very base, up to like 3 feet, it's not 2 trees, it's 1, and they're jumping between it and chasing each other around like little monkeys. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Anyways, back to the story. And he struck the Moabites, and the Moabites became David's servants and brought presents, and David struck Hadad-ezer, H-A-D with a line underneath of it, A-D with a line underneath of it, E-Z-E-R, sovereign of Soba, T-S-O-B with a line underneath of it, A-H, as far as Hamath, as he went to establish his power by the river Euphrates. And David took from him 1,000 chariots and 7,000 horsemen and 20,000 foot soldiers. And David also hamstrung all the chariot horses, but left of them for 100 chariots. I wouldn't have hamstrung them. If you're going to hamstrung them, you should just kill them. I feel like that's just animal cruelty to hamstring them and just leave them. You ever cut your hamstring? Your Achilles tendon? You just snip that? Bam. You ain't walking ever again. Not saying we should shoot you, but you're not a human. This is an animal. Totally different. Anyways. And when Aram, A-R-A-M, of Damasek, D-A-R-M-E-S-E-Q, came to help Hadad-ezer, sovereign of Soba, David struck 22,000 of Aram, and David stationed men in Aram of Damasek, and the Arameans became David's servants and brought presents, and Yahweh saved David wherever he went. And David took the shields of gold that were on the servants of Hadad-ezer and brought them to Jerusalem, and from Tibhath, T-I-B with a line underneath of it, H with a dot, A-T-H, and from Kun, K-U-N, cities of Hadad-ezer, David brought a large amount of bronze, with which Shlomo made the bronze sea, and the columns and the vessels of bronze. If you don't know what that is, go back and listen to my other videos, because I've already talked about this. I remember this clearly. Based on the Sea of Bronze. The Bronze Sea. I believe this was in the house created for the Ark. And when T-O apostrophe U, sovereign of Hamath, heard that David had stricken all the army of Hadad-ezer, sovereign of Soba, he sent Hadaram, H-A-D with a line underneath of it, O-R-A-M, his son, to sovereign David to ask peace of him and bless him. because he had fought against Hadadezer and struck him, because Hadadezer had been fighting against Tou with all kinds of objects of gold and silver and bronze. Sovereign David also sent these apart to YahWeh, along with the silver and gold that he had brought from all these nations, from Edom, ED with a line underneath of it, OM, and from Moab, and from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines, and from Amalek, AMALE with a half a check mark Q, and Abishai, AB with a line underneath of it, ISHAI, son of Suriah, TSERUYAH, struck 18,000 Edomites in the valley of Salt. And he put watchposts in Edom, and all the Edomites became David's servants, and YahWeh saved David wherever he went. So David reigned over all Israel, and he was doing right ruling and righteousness to all his people. And Job, son of Suriah, was over the army, and Yehoshaphat, son of Ahilud, AH with a dot, ILUD with a line underneath of it, and Yehoshaphat, YEHOSHAPHAT, and Yehoshaphat, son of Ahilud, was recorder, and Sadak, son of Ahitub, and Abimelech, son of Abiathar, were the priests, and Shasha, SHAWSHA, was the scribe, and Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, was over the Kirathites, KERE with a half a check mark, THITES, and the Pelethites, PELE with a half a check mark, THITES, and the sons of David were chiefs at the sovereign side. Interesting.